Hey guys, it is Thursday and you are doing good because you're doing task 1, watching the video for the assignment instructions. Task 2 for today, the bell work, you can expect the question, what is the difference between magma and lava? And that question is to get you in the mindset of learning about igneous rocks today and future learning about other types of rocks, the metamorphic and the sedimentary rocks. So the difference between magma and lava. A lot of people use them interchangeably, but they're actually two different things. Okay, magma is basically lava that is under the ground. We call it magma whenever it's still underneath the Earth's surface. Okay, lava is like what comes out of a volcano. It's magma that has reached the surface of the Earth and it is now open to the air. That is lava. Okay, so if you are in your living room, maybe you played the game as a kid where you can't step on the floor because the floor is lava, well, that would be lava that was on your floor, not magma. Okay, humans don't ever really see magma, all right? We only see lava. Okay, so there's your bell work question, and then for task 3, all right, it's a little bit more complex today. So CK12 is going to take you approximately 20 to 30 minutes, just like normal. Your lab for today, there are 2 different options, and in fact, they aren't just the labs for today. These 2 lab options will last for 3 days. Okay, so if you choose CK12 today, you're going to not be doing labs for the next 3 days. Okay, you have made your choice. If you choose to do the CK12 today, you're going to be learning about igneous rocks. Then on the 2 class periods next week, okay, you will be learning about metamorphic and then sedimentary rocks in CK12. Now, if you want to do the lab option, realize that both of those lab options are probably going to take you about an hour and a half. Okay, you do not have to finish it all today. You can break it up into those 3 class periods that it's going to count for. Okay, so in fact, the due date for those 2 labs is going to be April 19th. Okay, and today is April, 9th, okay? So CK12, if you choose that, you're gonna be doing that for the next 3 days to learn about igneous, metamorphic, and sedimentary rocks. If you choose the lab options, okay, you can finish it all in 1 day, or you can break it up into the 3 days, but you're only going to submit your stuff on today's assignment, okay? So let's talk about these 2 lab options. Lab option 1. Okay, if you want to do lab option 1, what you are going to be doing is you are going to be accessing via Google Classroom that link that takes you to a Glencoe lab. Now you're going to have to make sure that you allow Flash because it uses Adobe Flash. Okay, we've had to do that before, but if you have questions about it, make sure that you're getting a hold of somebody who can help you allow Flash. Okay, basically what you're going to be doing once you are on that lab, you'll see over in the left-hand side, there is instructions. You're gonna be following those procedures to a T. So like one of the first things that it will tell you to do is to watch a little video. You're gonna do that. Then you'll move on to step 2, okay? And so on and so forth. And basically what you're going to be doing is you're going to be trying to identify different rocks as either igneous rocks, metamorphic rocks, or sedimentary rocks based on their characteristics. Okay, so if you think about it, maybe if you did the lab option last time, okay, whenever you were making those different types of rocks with crowns or jelly beans or starbursts, you would have seen that igneous rocks don't really have different pieces to them, whereas sedimentary rocks do. Okay, and maybe your metamorphic rock was basically like the sedimentary rock, but maybe you saw things like bands and stuff like that. Okay, that's what you're going to be exploring whenever you choose this lab option 1. Okay, if you see rocks that have fossils inside of them, or if you see rocks that have lots of layers, that's probably going to be sedimentary rocks. If you see a rock that is very hard, okay, and it has bands in it, that's probably going to be a metamorphic rock. And if you see a rock that is all one solid color, oftentimes maybe they'll have holes in them, or they're kind of glassy looking, that would be igneous rocks, okay? All right, after you do the simulation, you follow all the procedures that are on there, then you are going to be answering the questions that are posted on that Google Doc in that assignment that is what you are going to actually turn in, okay? So it doesn't matter when you do it, if you split it up between the 3 days or you do it all at once, okay, that is fine. Just realize that it's going to take you about an hour and a half, which for us is about 3 class periods, okay? The second option, if you choose that, is another, it's not really a lab, it's more like a simulation type thing, and there is some reading that goes along with it. So just realize that even though I think that lab option 2 is probably my favorite because it offers the best information, there is a lot of reading that goes along with it, okay? But there's also some really great visuals and some other things that are kind of fun about it. Okay, so whenever you do that one, it's a site, it links you to learner.org, and you'll get there via the link on my assignment. But you're going to start with the introduction, and you're going to follow all the prompts as they go until the end. Now this one, it's probably going to take you about an hour, maybe up to an hour and a half, depending on how fast or slow of a reader you are. This is one that I'm not 100% sure that you can save your progress as you go. So if you decide that you want to break it up into 3 days and not do the whole hour and a half today, just know that this one is kind of one that it's hard to save your exact spot. But you can still get around it and do it in those 3 days just by getting to your approximate spot. Okay, because what you're going to do to document that you actually did that assignment is you're going to take 3 screenshots of your screen while you're making progress on that assignment. Okay, it doesn't matter at what point that you take those 3 screenshots. They could be mostly all at the beginning, they could be mostly all at the end. You could try to split them out evenly throughout. Okay, but you're making 3 screenshots, and then you are going to upload those to Google Classroom to turn them in to me. If you can't figure out how to do that, you're always welcome to email me and I can figure it out from there. Okay? So again, these 2 options, these 2 lab options, if you choose them, they count for 3 class periods. So you'll be working on them today, this Thursday, and you'll be working on them the next 2 times that we meet, which I believe is Monday and Wednesday. Okay? CK12, if you choose that today, okay, you have to choose CK12 for the next 2 class periods as well. Okay? All right, let me know if you have any questions. Reach out to me via email, or you can